it's Michelle from the Scattered Scrapper. Welcome to my channel. Today is day 4 of Scrap-O-Ween. It is Freaky Friday and it is time for me to work in my October daily album. And I have this beautiful little Paige Evans 4x4 album. And I love this pattern. It is so pretty. So I'm excited to use that this year. Also, I've got some die cuts picked out. I have a die I'm thinking about using, and I have my day 1 story. Of course, it's the skull on our front door that he gets put out every October 1st. So let's get started. For my opening page this year, I'm going to be trying something a little bit different. And this is actually the second time that I am trying this, because the first time I did it, I wasn't really sure exactly how to get it done. I kind of had to learn before I could figure it out. So here what I'm doing is I have 2 pieces of black cardstock that I've got back to back, and I went ahead and made the holes in it so that I would know where it was going to be in my album, because I want this enter at your own risk to be kind of like a window. I'm not going to use the die that's actually cut out. I'm going to use the negative space or the empty space. And so when I very first cut it out, I didn't think about some of these pieces that are in between the letters. And then once I started trying to put it together, I was like, oh, wait a minute, this is an empty hole. How am I supposed to put these little negative spaces back in so that you can see the letter? So I had to think about that a minute. And the solution that I came up with is I have a really thin piece of, it's kind of like acetate. It's not really thick. And I think you're supposed to be able to score it and make like treat boxes out of it. So it's kind of flimsy, but it is perfect for being able to glue all of these little there's not a whole lot, but gluing all the little pieces on to make sure you can actually read what my die says. And then I'm just gonna line this up here, and yes, I do get glue kind of all over it. No, I mean, it's not too bad, but since the glue has dried now, I just have scraped off some of it, and it's not a big problem. So here, yeah, you can see I'm kind of scraping it a little bit there, but you can see enter really good, and you can see own not too bad. And I think even if I left all of that off, you could get what it says. But I wanted to make sure that you could really see it. So here I am using the die as a template, so for me to be able to put these little pieces back on. And I'm just gluing those back in. I got one more piece here, so that way you can really see the letters and read it really well. And when I very first cut this out, I got so aggravated with myself because I had actually sat and glued all the pieces together that were still attached to the main part of this little page here. And it wasn't until after that that I was like, oh, wait a minute. I don't have anything to glue these little interior pieces to. Oh, I was a bit slow on the uptake there. Yeah. So I had to like start over, but that's okay. So learn from my mistake. Make sure you have something that you are able to glue those little interior pieces onto. And here you can see kind of my idea for my opening page is that you can see the skull that we put on our front door every year through it. Now, I haven't decided yet if I'm going to decorate around it or if I'm going to leave it black with nothing there. And I haven't quite figured that out. I think I'm going to maybe do a little something on the front there, but I'm not 100% sure. Once I get into the album, I will have a better feel for how I want the opening page to be. But I did know I wanted to give the little window type thing a try. And I really like how it turned out. I'm sitting here looking at it right now, and you can see that skull through it, and it just, to me, it looks really cool. I like it a lot. But here I am just looking through these Tim Holtz creepy words, little word stickers, and I'm thinking about what would really go with the skull here on our front door. And so this sticker here at the top says October. Well, this is the very first day of October, so yep, that's gonna work. And then the next one I found says at my chamber door, and he's on the door, so that one works. And then because this is the beginning of spooky season, I picked out another sticker that said something wicked this way comes. And now I'm looking at the little puffy stickers, and at first I was like, I really don't want to put a skull on here because, you know, it's about a skull, and that's a bit obvious. But what I found was there's a little puffy sticker that looks kind of like a flower, and the center of the flower is a skull. So I'm going to plop that down there. And then I'm going to use some of these enamel dots, well, an enamel star, and then 2 enamel dots to go up the side here. And I have kept all of the embellishment there on the right hand side. I've left the other side uncovered because I really wanted the doorknobs there where you could see our doorknob and the lock, so that you really know, hey, this is our door. I mean, I know it's our door, but someone else looking at the album might not, but they definitely will know that's the door. And then for my next little page here, which is going to go right behind the door, I'm going to make this little, it's kind of it's not really a reason why, and it's not really a filler card, but I like to have a little page with a calendar on it. And I am going to do a little bit of journaling on this one. This October is a bit different for us this year since my older daughter got married in the summer, and she is no longer living here with us. She's obviously living with her hubby, and it's their first Halloween together as a married couple, and it's our first Halloween since we had her that she's not going to be with us, you know, here. Obviously, she's going to be at the Halloween party that we have this year, and then probably won't see her on actual Halloween, and that's going to be kind of different. So we've got new things to do and experience this year, and I knew I wanted to have a little space here to kind of talk a bit about that. And I don't need too much room, so I'm also putting all of these little die cuts here, and then I've got these bats that I had cut out from a Tim Holtz die that has a bunch of little bats on it, and then I've got all of these little gold glitter stars, and I'm just putting those around the page as well. But what I did end up writing is, yay, spooky season is here. I'm looking forward to all the new things this October will bring, as well as the fun traditions we'll do. So obviously we've put up the skull on the front door, and then we'll have our trip to the Spirit Halloween store, and we have our Halloween party. So there's lots of things that we'll be doing that are, the same, that are expected, but then there's also going to be new stuff that we're going to be doing and experiencing this October. And I'm kind of curious to see how Christmas is going to go this year too, because that's going to be a difference as well. Lots of new and exciting things this year. And there I have got my journaling down, and then I am going to finish this page off with some of my beloved mica or distressed mica stains, and just splattered that around, and then that is gonna do it. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and there you can see how you can see through it. I'm so excited about that. I love how it turned out. I'm still debating, do I decorate the front or not? Let me know in the comments what you think, if I should do that. And I hope that y'all are having a great first part of October, and that you're getting some scrappy projects done, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.